I think we've done a pretty good job of reaching some of the goals that we set for ourselves. I think that we did a good job of getting the wins that we needed to get in order to advance ourselves into postseason. But I also think that, there are some expectations that we kind of fell short on. And I think the girls are well aware of that. We've talked about that. And I think that even though the outcome wasn't exactly, entirely what we wanted it to be, I think that it was important that it happened so that we can use it as a learning experience and really use it as information, that will help us moving forward. I think this year is definitely more wide open, but I also think that it's attributed to, just a higher level of recruiting, a higher level of coaching from all of our coaches in the LEC, and making sure that, we're trying to make our conference as strong as possible. Some of the teams that were usually, on the lower end, ourselves included, really have been making a tremendous amount of effort to become, a reputable force within the conference. And when you have, 4 or 5 teams that are, notoriously at the lower end of the conference, it gets a bit frustrating from a coaching perspective. So, I've tried to do as much as we possibly can to be a contender, consistently, and hopefully we can maintain the consistency of this program. Well, obviously it helps us, versus playing against someone that we played earlier on in the season. Things are still fresh in our mind. We're still remembering pitches and specific defensive plays and offensive plays that worked and didn't work. But postseason softball, especially in the LEC, is a whole different ballgame, and we have to make sure that we are mentally prepared to give 100%, for every pitch, and regardless of what the outcome was, whether we would have swept Western or they would have swept us, it's a new day and a different game, so we have to plan, to be aggressive from the start. I think us having a young team that has experience in the postseason and some significant success in the postseason definitely helps us. I think that it matures our freshman class much faster than it would have in the past. The fact that, Kamo, Lauren, and Gia have been really working super hard for the past 4 years to get their team to the spot, I think speaks a tremendous amount of what type of leadership they provide and how much our girls are invested in bringing success to not only, our 3 seniors, but also this program. Making sure that we're focused and that we have very clear intentions and we do not waver from, what our goal is. Anytime that we allow ourselves to have any kind of doubt, I think is when we will struggle. But I definitely feel that this team is 100% confident and ready to put forth the effort.